Welcome back again to the Sunshine Factory Outlet Show, and here we are in our Futchie segment, and it's Meet the Futchies Part 2. Now, last month, we did the first album of a double album called Meet the Futchies that was released by Original Sound Recordings, Brian Ross's record label, the producer that discovered the Futchies and produced their first two records. Put a collection together of their greatest hits from the first two records in 1969 to cash in on the greatest hits sort of craze that was happening in 69. Ironically enough, everybody had greatest hits like Chicago and the Byrds and the Zombies and Deep Purple, and these groups were only halfway through their careers, and they have greatest hits. I mean, Sly and the Family Stone. I can mention several greatest hits compilations that came out in 69, 70, 71 for groups that were not in a position really to have a greatest hits yet. I don't know, maybe that's sort of naive thinking that just because you have a greatest hits you're washed up or you've done the best of your material, but that's what the term greatest hits or the title greatest hits or best of makes me think of. But anyways, this is Meet the Futchies, record 2. It is a double record set, and the second record starts off with Open My Eyes, written by Todd Rundgren from the Nazz, and performed by the one and only Futchies. And now we're about to do a really fun song that I love to play because it just sounds wild and crazy. And on the other side of it, we're going to get into our interview. So let's do Farmer John, which was recorded live at a bowling alley in Hollywood.
How's your pagoda?
Has anybody seen Kosher Pickle Harry? If you see him, tell him that Herbert is looking for him. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Farmer John, I'm in love with your daughter. The one with the shining eyes. Knows that I love her. Never takes a show, he don't die. Farmer John, the one with the shining eyes. Won't it take my hand? Won't wear my waistband.
So back with us. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
You were out here last month
Yes.
to do an interview with me on the Meet the Futchies compilation.
Yeah.
And we got through the first record before the segment was up, and so we're doing the second record now, and that was Farmer John.
The voice at the beginning of the song is actually the guy who wrote "Dirty Water."
Ed Cobb.
Yeah, he actually goes by his real name's Herbert, but yeah.
Okay, well that's what he says at the beginning of the song. There's something like tell him Herbert's looking for him.
Yeah.
I'd say now Ed Cobb engineered the first two records.
Yeah.
And he was an engineer for the
OSR label.
For the label. Okay.
So yeah, that was Farmer John. It was recorded in a bowling alley in the Rhythm Room, fancy name for a small room with a stage and a jukebox.
Oh, really? Because it sounds like a small room. because you can hear it sounds like maybe there's like a handful of people in there, like maybe like 35 people or something like that, and they're all yelling and screaming. That's on. Is that really the Hollywood Lanes that's still there right now?
Yeah.
On Western and Sunset?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. It's probably the only record I know of especially from that era or that early, that has audience noises in it, other than like a big screaming crowd, like on a Beatles record or something. We're talking like an intimate club, and you can hear people saying stuff and screaming stuff, and it's really weird. The song we're about to go into, I want to talk about real quick, and then when we come back, we'll talk about some of the projects that you mentioned when you were here last time that we didn't get into, and just a few other things that maybe we can talk about that you can let us know what it was like to be growing up with the Fudgies as your aunts and uncles and your mom and stuff like that. But the song we're about to go into is the song 7 is 7, which is one of my favorite songs on not only this compilation, but on Electric Prune, which it's from, because it really stands out. So it was co-written with your uncle Max Fudgie, co-wrote that, I should say, with
the group Love.
Love, okay.
Yeah.
And the lead singer of that group was?
Arthur Lee.
And he was kind of a troubled guy, kind of an interesting guy, a weird guy.
Yeah, we'll get into that after the song.
Okay, cool. That sounds good. We'll play the song now.
When I was a boy, I thought about times I'd be a man. I'd sit inside a bottle and pretend that I was in a can. In my lonely room, I'd sit my mind in an ice cream cone. You can throw me if you want, but on my phone and I go boop, bip, bip, boop, bip, bip, yeah. If I don't start crying, it's because that I have got no eyes. My father's in the fireplace and my dog lies hypnotized. Through a crack of light, I wasn't able to find my way. Trapped inside a night, but I'm a day and I go oop, bip, bip, oop, bip, bip, yeah.
What was the deal with Arthur Lee and the group Love and your uncle?
Well, even though he was kind of a weirdo and stuff, Max and Arthur got along really well. They were good friends.
Yeah.
I actually have a picture of those two and Ed and Flo
Yeah.
from the Turtles jumping into a pool in midair.
Oh, the picture is them in midair just before they jump in a pool? Oh, that's cool. I'd like to see that. Now, with stuff like that you have, did you take that picture or?
No, I was too young. I think it was Nancy Tucker.
Okay, yeah. Now, Nancy Tucker, she's a photographer for OSR.
Yeah.
But she also kept, when the Fudgies left OSR, she kept working with them.
Yeah.
Obviously, because she directed that movie.
Optical Sound.
Yeah, Optical Sound.
Yeah, and her and my mom and this other Nancy were good friends.
Now, the other Nancy, is that who I think it is?
Yeah.
Nancy Sinatra?
Yeah.
These boots are made for walking Nancy? Okay, so Nancy Tucker, Nancy Sinatra, and Penny Fudgie, they were all friends? They hung out, or?
Known as the Nancys.
Oh, okay, the Nancys. All right, okay. Well, there's quite a history with Nancy Tucker because she was the photographer and then went on to write a couple songs for the Fudgies, and then also kept being their photographer and put them in a film, did the concert film, Alive She Screamed, She did, and then also your Uncle Max and Nancy have a child together, right? They were married for a little while.
Yeah.
Nancy Tucker and Maxwell. Fudgy. Wow. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to go back into some stuff, some music here real quick, and when we come back, we'll talk about your latest projects.
Okay.
I hate to say it, but I told you so. Don't mind my preaching to you. I said don't trust him, baby, now you know. You don't learn everything there is to know in school. Wouldn't believe me when I gave advice. I said that he was a tease. If you won't help, you better ask me nice. So be sincere, convince me with a pretty please. Laugh, laugh, I thought I'd die. It seems so funny to me. Laugh, laugh, you met a guy who taught you how it feels to be lonely, oh so lonely. Don't think I'm being funny when I say you got just what you deserve. I can't help feeling you found out today. You thought you were too good, you had a lot of nerve. Won't say I'm sorry for the things I've said. I'm glad he packed it to go. You kept on bragging he was yours instead. Found you don't know everything there is to know. Laugh, laugh, I thought I'd die. It seems so funny to me. Laugh, laugh, you met a guy who taught you how it feels to be lonely, oh so lonely. Before I go, I'd like to say one thing. Don't close your ears to me. Take my advice and you find out that being just another girl won't cause you misery. Don't say you can't get any boy to call. Don't be so smug or else you'll find you can't get any boy at all. You'll wind up that lady sitting on the shelf. Laugh, laugh.